everybody. It's Nina Motivates. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know what I'm over here doing. I'm doing what you should be doing. Tagging, sharing, all that good stuff. I made sure it's public. So you don't got no excuse. You don't got no excuse. Go on and share this out. I'm interviewing one of my mamas today, y'all. So I'm a little bit excited. And you should be excited too. Make sure you share this. Sharing is caring. And so we are going to get right into this because I know my mama has been working a long day, all day. And so we want her to be able to go get her some beauty rest, okay? Because she is just as beautiful as can be. So thank you all for tuning in, whether you're watching this live or via the replay, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. And these are the interviews for the other side of Through Amazing Authors. And so we're going to get right into it. It's gonna feel funny not calling her mama, but actually reading her bio and saying her name. But y'all bear with me. As a serial author in several anthology collaborations, Cynthia Keel began writing as a child because she was too introverted to speak up for herself. I'm like, for real? When I read that, okay, let me keep going. Her letters to God and writing in her diary started her on the journey. She developed a love for words and their meanings as she matriculated through elementary and high school. Cynthia's passion for reading to gain information was of such that she could be found leisurely reading the dictionary, encyclopedia, and the white and yellow phone book pages. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That new school, they don't know nothing about the phone books that were delivered during her childhood home. Her college tenure strengthened her vocabulary even more, although her areas of study were executive secretarial studies, business management, and later nonprofit administration in the city colleges of Chicago and North Park University successfully. Cynthia considers herself a much better writer than speaker, although she is a minister of the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ, having served as a senior pastor in the Chicagoland area for 15 years, and is called to speak at seminars, workshops, webinars, and currently employed, I'm skipping the sentence, and team building sessions in ministry and in the marketplace. As a career executive administrator, Cynthia is currently employed with the University of Chicago in the office of the Dean of College, having been with the institution over 15 years. Y'all hear that? Y'all keep hearing this 15 years. Pastor Cynthia is also, as she is called by many, or Mama Cynthia, I'm going to just throw that out there, currently serves as an associate pastor of New Life Covenant Southeast in Chicago, Illinois, under the leadership of Pastor John F. Hanna. She also works with the Intercessory Prayer Ministry and 4 a.m. prayer team. She is often found encouraging and advising young adult believers and those struggling in their faith. Her community work with the Southside Center of Hope, formerly St. Martin de Porres House of Hope, Chicago Public High schools, and conversations with Cynthia places her in great demand for mentorship, coaching, and personal and professional development. She is a serial entrepreneur of CK Ministries LLC, Empowerment Enterprises LLC, Empower Mentoring LLC, and Lead and Seed. Look, I was going to say Succeed. Seed LLC. Cynthia is the firstborn of her 5 siblings, has been married to Thomas Keel for almost 11 years, is a biological mother of 3, biological mother of 3. I'm gonna add something in. Bonus mother of 3, Nana to grandchildren and god grandchildren, auntie and godmother to many, and just mama to a whole bunch as well, and is planning to live the balance of her days out of her comfort zone, enjoying the best life that God allows her to have, including writing and publishing her solo writing projects. I keep telling y'all, these authors are bad. These authors are amazing. And solo projects coming soon. I'm claiming hers for 2024. Are y'all ready to meet her? I hope you are, because here she comes.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good, Nina Boo. That's my Nina Boo. I mean, she's Nina Motivates, but she's my Nina Boo. I'm her
That's
mama,
right.
so that we got our own thing going.
So I so eloquently read your beautiful, eloquent, and very, very, very prestige bio. But there's nothing like telling the audience who you are in your very own words. So Kels, can you tell them a little bit about you?
I am Cynthia. So there's a standing joke because I have so many names. Um, so I'm Cynthia Renee Hardin Jones Walker Keel. So get in where you fit in. But I'm the firstborn of my six. Well, it's six of us. We the six CJs and the Black Brady Bunch, if you will. But I am a wife and mother, and author, and a person who loves to laugh, who loves to enjoy life. I am an introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert. It depends on what day you find me, but I really like my time alone. I'm very people have a hard time believing that, but I really do enjoy my time alone. But I enjoy laughter. I enjoy the things of God, and I'm really, really, really invoking on enjoying life over 60. I'll be 61 next month. So I'm just trying to make sure I enjoy all the life that God has for me. So uh, I am a perfectionist when it comes to administrative operations, so that's kind of me in a nutshell, Cynthia, the multifaceted person.
And she told y'all all that beautiful stuff, and she so wears so many hats, and so and she deserves to live the best life after 60. Okay, looking a day
Yes.
over, not a day over 21. Okay, but she does it gracefully, right? When you have the Lord on your side, look, this show you how beautiful you can be. And
Thank
look,
you.
so we've heard that this is not your first writing project. Can you tell us about the other projects that you are in?
So I've the first anthology that I was asked to write, and I mean, very nervous and very shocked and surprised, was an anthology called Grace, and there were 40 women that were a part of. I met them through my niece, totally Tatiana Jones, and so I have those are my nieces. Those are my bonus nieces, if you will. But I was asked to write as a part of that anthology to encourage people about the grace of God and the time in my life when I experienced God's grace. So that was my first anthology collaboration. And my second one was with Nina Boo, Nina Motivates, with
You can
40
say boo.
Days of Fuel, 40 Days of Fuel. And I thoroughly enjoyed the collaborative work of these authors and hearing from the other authors. So while I like the team effort, I know that I'm called to the solo project, but those are my collaborations.
Y'all heard her. So can we expect a solo project in 2024?
Most definitely.
Okay, y'all know now. Mama know too. I will record this, send it to her,
Yes, you will.
remind her on January
And
1st.
she'll
Like,
send me
okay,
the
what
snippet and
month?
go,
We got 12
you
months.
said
Which
that,
one
you
we
said it
doing it?
live and loud. Look.
Right. And so y'all help hold her accountable for this,
Yes.
okay? And so you can definitely, we will be sharing her information. If you want one of the other anthologies, because I think I'm gonna need to get grace from you, make sure you reach out to her and find out how you can purchase your copies, because this is not her first project. So make sure you support all that she has going on. Now, this project is called The Other Side of Through. What made you say yes to first? Thank you for your yes. Thank you for your yes. And thank you for sharing all that you have shared. I'll let you share what you shared, not me. But what made you say yes to this particular project?
So it's so interesting because there's so many, especially I said, I'll be 61 next year. So I mean, next month, which was next year. No, I'm grateful for all of my 61 years. But so you can imagine that there's so many on the other side of throughs that I could talk about. And so I was really drawn to the fact that I know that God doesn't waste anything and that everything that we experience, everything that we go through is not just for us, not just for us to wear it as a badge of honor or a badge of, this is the pain that I suffered. This is the whatever I went through, but it is to be a blessing to someone else. So I was really torn with what story should I tell and which on the other side of through should I tell. And, but I knew that I needed to tell at least one of my stories. And the Lord actually led me to tell a very recent story. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's really what drew me to it, just making sure that I give God glory for everything that I've been through. And I don't mourn in it. I don't wallow in it. I don't make it a place of negativity, but a place of empowerment, because everything that I've gone through and everything that the Lord has brought me through has empowered me to be greater, and will empower others to be great as well.
I absolutely love it. So those of you who think you know her story, you might just want to get this book from her so that you can learn a little bit more about her other side of through. You heard her say this is something more recent that she's gone through. And so in her 60 beautiful years, she has been able to share the things that she's going through. That's called wisdom, y'all. So go on and grab this wisdom. Speaking of this wisdom, let's give them a little bit of a teaser. Tell them a little bit about what you wrote in the book and just give them a few sentences. Just tease them a little bit.
Just a little teaser, just a little teaser. Okay, so I'm going to choose this one paragraph from the writings, and it says, "Thank God for grace in humanity. He knew we wouldn't get it right, although our hearts intended for better outcomes. The overarching theme of the scriptures when it comes to relationships is love people and trust God. We often do it opposite. We trust people and we love God. But we should be loving God. So loving God is not a bad thing. However, we must trust Him, and the love comes naturally. Trusting God guides us in loving people as humans with flaws, just as we are flawed. Each of you, give yourselves grace to learn and grow, and then extend that same grace to others. It'll do us all good."
I don't know about y'all, but that was a whole lot of, because we all can relate to just that part. So I know y'all over there like, well, what she go through? Who did it? We want to know. You gotta information right here. You gotta buy the book. You gotta get the book
Gotta get
and
the book.
see and get more. And that alone, I know. If you're watching this live video replay, I know that blessed your whole life, your whole soul. Like, yeah, I be needing grace too. Okay. But yeah, I do put too much trust in people, not enough in God. I mean, you see how many lessons was just in there already, and she only read y'all a few sentences. So go ahead. The information is right here. This is how you can connect with her. This is how you can contact her. And if you're like, I'm just popping in, I really don't know her personally. Guess what? You can send her an email and say, "Hi, I just sent $20 to your Cash App or to
Mhm.
your Zelle," and tell her your address and connect with her so that you can get your copy of this book. You know you need it. I know you need it. Heck, I need it. So I'm glad that, I get a copy of it as well. I am so, so, so grateful for that. Hey, I'm going to say, hey,
What's
but well,
going
hey,
on,
big mama.
Tracy? What's up,
Look,
Tracy?
I tell y'all, she's everybody's mama. She's our
Everybody's
mama.
mama.
It was many a days that we would be at her church. She'd be like, what y'all doing here? And then the next day it rolls and we'll still be at the church.
Right,
And so Tracy knows all too well what I'm talking about.
right.
And so thank you for sharing that piece. And I know y'all are like, wait, I need that because I'm having a hard time forgiving Sister Bobo over here. And I need to figure out how to give her some grace. And so it's gonna be found right in the other side of through. And you can grab your copy. All y'all that know her, and I know she know a whole lot of people. Go ahead and grab your copy from her. None of her people is in this book. So all of y'all that I know y'all know, because she made sure many of you all have launched your careers as authors.
Yes,
And so make sure that you grab this book from her. She is a woman of excellence that has helped so many people and continues to help people. So the information is here. Screenshot it, write it down, whatever you need to do. Grab your copy, not tomorrow, but today. You only have until November 15th to get it at a discounted rate. And as sweet as mama is, we're going to make sure she raise her price to the regular price because you should get it while it's on sale, okay? Get it while it's on sale because knowing her, she'll buy a whole bunch of them and give them away. But nope, we're going to support her. We're going to show her love and show her support. And we are going to purchase the books from her. Can I count on you all to do that? Thank you. Thank you. If I hear that she's been giving them all away, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. Yeah, I know, right? She is
she
definitely our
will.
mama. We love you too. Okay. So I know I gave them your information. I told them how they can purchase the book from you. What inspiration can you deposit into the audience within 60 seconds? Now you didn't already deposited the motivation and the inspiration in your piece, but what would you like to say to the audience in your own words?
Uh, that life really is too short. I know it's a cliche that we use a lot, and we use it a lot now, especially since the pandemic. But that life is too short because we lost a lot of great people in the pandemic, personal friends and all. But life really is too short to allow stuff to keep you from being great. And so Jesus said in his word that you can overcome the world because I've overcome. And so greater is God in you than any experience, any challenging time, any trial or tribulation in the world. And so I just want to encourage you to get up and go. I want you to get up and grow. I want you to stop being lackadaisical about it. Don't procrastinate. You've been wallowing long enough. It's just time to get up and live, because you can overcome, you can succeed, you can exceed in Jesus' name.
And she just said it so pretty. I know y'all motivated. I know y'all inspired. I know y'all is. So everybody say motivators need motivation. And so when I need some, I just reach out to her. I got some motivation and motivators in my life, okay? And you too can have a piece of her in your home by purchasing your copy of this amazing anthology. It is 15 authors and the stories have been amazing. I mean, they're going to make you give you strength. They're going to be your stories. You just never know what you're going to find. But out of 15 stories, I promise you, you're going to find a story for you, your auntie, your cousin, your mama, your granddaughter, your granddaddy, everybody. Okay, there are men in this anthology as well, so make sure you grab your copy. And we are looking forward to all of your support. Go ahead, hit up her Cash App, hit up her Zelle. She's telling you how to do it right here. So, Mama Cynthia, I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your evening because I know your day has been long, but you have made it a commitment. And I appreciate you so much for taking time to say, nope, I'm not going to let tiredness or nothing
Right.
stop me from doing this interview. And you look like you didn't have 5, 10, 20 hours of sleep. You don't even look like you worked a whole full day. So I want to thank you personally for again your yes and for tonight for blessing not just me but our entire audience. And y'all keep lighting the comments up, keep letting us know your thoughts, and more importantly, keep on going supporting Mama Cynthia and going to grab
Mm,
this book. We want to
yes.
thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Is there anything else you want to say before I let us go?
No, I just want to say, yeah, well, yes, I do, obviously. Yes, I want to say. So I look for you all to support, because then they'll let me know if you want to hear from the solo projects. If you purchase the anthologies, then that says we're gonna read this one snippet, and we can't wait until you do the solo projects. So let me know.
Y'all heard her. Y'all heard it directly from her mouth. And I'm going to get my copy of Grace. So I advise you all to get all of your copies, okay? That way, when I get her copy of Grace, then I'll have all her books and I can take a picture of them and say, okay, I'm ready for this solo book, okay? And so we're not going to have no excuses. We ain't going to leave no room for excuses from her, okay? Because she know I'm going to send it out to all her other kids. Like, this is what mama said. So this is what we got to do, okay? Let's do it. Let's encourage her and push her to get it done. And I know
Yes.
she know all the steps. She done came to all the classes and all that stuff. So y'all get ready for this 2024 solo project. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you all. We love you all. Go grab the book. I can't say it enough. And we will see you all next time. Bye for now.
Bye.